Good morning and welcome back to online classes. In the last few classes, we were discussing about the map reading. And today we will study about the types of maps. On the basis of scale, there are two types of maps. They are large scale maps and small scale maps. Let us study in detail about large scale maps and small scale maps. First, large scale maps. Large scale maps provide detailed information about a small area. What is large scale maps? Large scale maps provide detailed information about a particular area, but it will provide about a small area. Since it is providing detailed information, it will provide information about a small area. Now let us study some of the types of large scale maps. First one, cadastral maps. Cadastral maps are also known as plan because they are something like a plan. What is a plan? A plan is a sketch of a building, school, church or a house, and it is drawn to scale. It is a blueprint of the structure. And we can consider cadastral maps something like a map, and it is also drawn to scale. This type of maps provide detailed information about the area, building, etc. These type of maps are useful for local administration, city surveys, and for the planning of cities. Then the second type of large scale map is topographical maps. Topographical maps are prepared after a careful and accurate survey of an area. This type of maps are prepared after conducting a detailed survey about an area. These type of maps are also drawn to scale, and these type of maps are used for showing both the natural features like hills, valleys, and man-made features like buildings, roads, settlements, etc. The topographical maps are able to provide both the natural as well as the man-made features. These are useful for military purpose. Mainly these type of maps are used for the military purposes. In our country, Survey of India prepare numerous or large number of topographical maps. In our country, Survey of India is the authority which provide the topographical maps. Now let us study about the second type of map, that is small scale maps. What are small scale maps? Small scale maps are those maps which provide less information about a large area. What is the difference between large scale map and a small scale map? Large scale maps will provide detailed information about a small area, whereas small scale maps will provide less information over a large area. Let us see some of the small scale maps. First one, wall maps. Wall maps are not drawn or not able to provide detailed information about an area. They show large area of the earth at a glance. Why they are not able to provide detailed information about an area? Because this type of maps are providing information about a large area. They depict various features like relief, vegetation, population, communication, etc. over a large area. This type of maps are able to provide information about different features like relief features, vegetation over the area, population of that particular area, communication facilities, etc. in less detail. These type of maps are used for displaying in offices and classrooms. Mainly this type of maps are displayed in the offices as well as in the classrooms. Then the second type of small scale map is atlas maps. What is an atlas? An atlas is a book of maps. It will contain or atlas will contain a large number of maps in the form of a book. These maps are drawn on small scale as compared to the wall maps. They are very convenient to carry from one place to another because they are in the form of a book. This type of maps are easy to carry from one place to another because they are in the form of a book. These type of maps are therefore considered suitable for the educational purpose. Now let us see another division of map, that is on the basis of content. On the basis of content, there are three types of maps. They are political maps, physical maps, and thematic maps. Let us study in detail about them. First one, political maps. Political maps provide information about the different countries, their borders, their states, capitals, cities, towns, etc. They are drawn on small scale. Now the physical maps. Physical maps provide information about the physical features like mountains, rivers, coastal areas, water bodies, etc. These are also drawn on small scale. Then the third and the last, that is the thematic maps. Thematic maps represent particular features like vegetation of an area, distribution of minerals, locations of industries, etc. That is the end of today's class. Thank you very much for listening to my class. Thank you.